I like to refresh my hair, but I also like my refresh to be very quick. This is an easy refresh routine that everybody can do and that won't take a lot of time. Hey babes, welcome back. It's Wavy Wednesday. For those who don't know me yet, I am Dide, better known as Wavy Dide on Instagram, and I am here to talk all about curly and wavy hair. This is my hair right now. I washed my hair 4 days ago. And it's been in a bun for almost 3 days now. So I can say that my hair won't look good once it gets out of the bun. I have slept on it, did not really protect my hair during the night. I just slept on my bamboo fiber pillowcase, but that's it. You can see it's a little frizzy. It doesn't have any definition. So let's see what it looks like when I take out my bun. Yeah, okay. This is my day 4 hair after 2 or 3 days in a bun. I did a full bounce curl wash day 4 days ago, and well, it looked great and amazing, but then, you know, life happened and I put it in a bun. It's really stretched out. There is not a lot of definition. It's a little bit tangled, so I'm gonna show you how I fix this into a defined, voluminous result that lasts at least 2 more days. This is for 2 more days. I would say if your hair is gross, it smells, your scalp is oily, it itches, please wash your hair. My hair is doesn't feel gross. It still smells good, also because I put some oil in there when I put it in a bun. I use the sacred oil and it makes my hair smell so good. And my scalp is not itchy at all. It's a little, well, it's not really oily, but I am going to use a dry shampoo to keep my roots looking okay for the next couple of days. So yeah, usually I would say if you really need to wash your hair, please wash your hair. Don't put off wash day just because you think it's better to wash your hair less, because your scalp is the most important thing when it comes to hair care. So please take care of your scalp. But for now, for me, washing it is not really necessary. I can do it with a refresh. First, I'm going to look if there are excessive tangles, especially in the nape of my neck. Usually I take those knots out during the week, just with my fingers, gently pulling the knots apart. I don't mind a little bit of tangles in my hair. Some people are like, oh my god, it's tangled, I need to brush it. I'm like, the tangles will come out in the shower when I brush it on wash day. This is all I do when it comes to detangling when refreshing. Let's start off with a little bit of water. Some people do dry refreshes. I've tried them. They look okay, but I rather reactivate the products that are already in my hair with water. I will use an extra foam today just to get the clumping going, but just a little bit. Like, I don't like to add a lot of product when refreshing because there's already product in my hair. I like to dampen my hair just slightly with the water. I've seen people fully wetting their hair when they refresh, and I'm like, if you're gonna fully wet your hair, just wash it. And it also dries faster, of course, if you just like add a little bit of water to your hair. And as you know, I'm all about fast drying, and I've also seen people brush their hair before refreshing and then wet it again and then fully brush coil their hair again on refresh day, and I'm like, that's not a refresh, that's practically a wash day without the shampoo. I like to keep everything simple and easy. I know a lot of you have work and kids and dogs and a family and stuff like that, and you don't have an hour or 2 in the morning to refresh your hair. So this is why I like to keep it easy. And some of you have chronic illness and chronic fatigue. Also people with like mental issues, like myself. Sometimes we just don't have the energy, don't have the headspace to put all that energy and time into our hair. And then it's nice to have a quick way to make your hair look good so you feel better about yourself. So that's why I like to keep it simple. So this is how wet my hair is. You can see the waves already sprung up from the water. There's a little bit of frizz going on. I don't mind frizz. Frizz gives me volume. Frizz is a part of having wavy or curly hair. Don't beat yourself up about having frizzy hair. Frizzy is okay. It's just hair, you know? They have their own life. It's fine. So I just scrunch my hair a little bit to get the water really into my strands. And I'm gonna add my foam for clumping. This is my favorite protein-free foam. If my hair feels really soft, then I will add some product with protein to get the definition going. 4 pumps. It's almost empty. And I will apply it with my hair upside down. That's how I always apply my products, upside down. And then scrunch it in until it's fully absorbed. And then sideways again. And if I feel like there's a spot that doesn't really make the squish sound, then I will add a little bit of foam to that part, which I do right now. Here there's like nothing. And now I have the sound and now I'm happy. Also check on the other side if everything feels right. I feel like here there's not a lot of, I don't feel that foam feeling. So I'm gonna add 1.5 pump to my hair, glaze it over, and then yeah, scrunch it in. And then I have the sound, and then I know I have enough product. Meanwhile, Lente is like rolling around on the carpet. This is it. Now it's time to diffuse. It will only take like 5 minutes, I think, maybe less to diffuse. I will be pixie diffusing fully. I will use my Laifen SE blow dryer, which means I will just cup my hair for like 8 seconds and then go on to the other section. I will not be hover diffusing because I found that hover diffusing gives me less volume and less definition, so I just skipped the whole hover diffusing thing. Alright, this is what it looks like after diffusing. There's a little bit of a cast in the ends because the gel that I used was reactivated by the water. For now I'm gonna focus on my roots because they feel a little bit greasy, but not too much. I'm going to use the Aveda shampowder. I have tried this one a couple of times and I really like it. Shake it. Yes, there is some frizz. I don't mind. This is what gives me volume and it's day 4, so who cares? Scrunch out the last bit of cast that is there left in the hair. And here we are. This is day 4 refreshed hair. This is my very fast, very effective refresh method that I use, I think 90% of the time. It took me like 10 minutes, I think. If you're gonna try this method, please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next week. A lot of you have been asking what dryer I use, so I will leave a link to the dryer in my description box.